Greetings, my excellent friends. I had to stop the music or I'm gonna DMCA myself. I was grooving. Anyway, I'm gonna keep playing some Rogue Trader. I believe we're back on the ship for a moment. Talk to some of the companions, see if we can progress some quests. Woo! I think we talked to Argenta. 10 planets worth of scanning data. Need to go Telecos Epsilon. Still inside the quarantine zone, and no one is prepared to help them. Local inhabitants or the Legion of Footfall can provide more information. Maybe I'll go talk to them. Okay, wait, let's talk to... Oh, we had not talked to Argenta. Talk to Argenta. These intriguing propositions. Okay. And Heinrichs. So I need to talk to Argenta, Jay, and Heinrichs. I think Argenta's over here, so let's go talk to her.
Greetings.
Okay.
Yes, I'm ready. I would ask only one thing of you, Rogue Trader. If I may, I would like to see the chamber of the sacred warrant and kneel before the relic touched by the Emperor himself. A difficult conversation lies ahead of us, and I wish to pray by the relic before I lay my soul bare.
Okay. Go over there. If thou seest a flaw in me, smite me. Thou knowest a fall of mine, burn me. Flames of fury and righteousness. If thou seest a light in me, grace me. If thou bearest this plea of mine, bless me. Wrath and fury and righteousness. I breathe by the will of thine, for I live by the law of thine. I carry thy word, O Emperor. I bring laws to servants of thine. Wound the foes of thine, a fate of terror and righteousness. We need to talk, or rather, I need to tell you something. The truth how I ended up on the ship. I found no purpose here, only torment. Right, she was out of time. It took, no time for her in the warp, and it was decades in real space. And then Lady Theodora showed up. Learned about a planet, Salus Prime. Feral world. That belonged to Valancius. Is yours by right, but it's not simple as that. The warp route leading to it was long. Continue. The description of Salus Prime was familiar to me. It seemed very similar to a world from an ancient legend, the legend of Saint Argenta and her ship. Argenta, the living saint. Suddenly, I myself, named after the saint, came across this information. Realized at that moment that it was a portent that I must journey to the planet and find the ship. So I asked him to let me go. Demanded passage. Demanded passage. What was the 1 star? Saint Argenta. No one knows exactly what it is. Some call it a banner, a set of armor, or a blessed chain sword. Beacon of righteousness. Why'd you keep this a position for Reverend Hieronymus? You couldn't just come out and tell him. Told him I was going on a personal pilgrimage, and it was. Either succeed it, or you succeed at it, or you don't. I get that. There is something to that. So Theodora was cool with it? Put me with her. Augurs failed to detect anything of note during orbital scanning. According to legend, the ship can conceal itself from the naked eye, and only a pilgrim guided by a pure heart can find it. What I didn't expect was an ambush waiting for us on the planet. I landed there with a small unit. I know St. Argenta's hagiography by heart. I know all the legends about her. I followed their obscure clues, descriptions of mountains and rivers, and I was certain that I'd found the way to the ship, and that's when we went back. Words we heard in the heretic shrine on footfall, something about ways, doors, please address to some lord, the edge of daybreak. They were the same words as those spoken by the cultists who attacked us on Salus Prime. What if they're all linked in the same ship? What if I led those heretics to the sacred planet with my search? Yeah, they would have found it without you finding it. He sympathized with me when I first came aboard. He helped arrange an audience with Theodora and supported me. He related to the Holy Faith of the Imperium. Well, only Kunrad knows. How did you manage to escape? Theodora's people received a distress call, came to my rescue, and brought me aboard the ship. I barely remember what happened when they arrived. Severely wounded, fighting back whatever remained of my strength. I think I shouted that we had to go after them, but they didn't listen. Shouted and pulled out. That's all. When I came to, we were already in the middle of warp jump. Decided that she could clear out the planet at a later time. You didn't trust me because I saw how, with my own eyes, how a member of your family showed his true colors as a servant of the archenemy. What did you find? Okay. I saw it as a weakness. Giving it some thought, I saw the wisdom. The way you dress, thoughtless boy, does you credit, perpetrator. Alright. Route was lost, and all knowledge it died in the attack of the ship along with the old navigator. But now we have a new lead, the data that we collected in the cultist shrine on footfall. Will you help me in this undertaking? It's either if it's important to you, or it's exciting. Of course. I'm gonna go with the exciting part. Alright, so cool. Basically, we've got her personal quests added to our quest log of many things that we must do. So we've talked to Argenta, we need to talk to Heinrichs. Rid me of her. Oh gosh. Nature of your mission.
Yes, but not here. I wouldn't want our conversation to be gossip fodder on the bridge and in the officers' mess.
Alright, fair enough. Welcome to my office. I do not object to personally, but I find the continuous presence of an Inquisition agent at my side slightly unnerving. Concern is unfounded, as long as there are no substantial reason for it. Hope there will not be one. Alright, fine. Cult of the Final Dawn. Madmen preach their heretical doctrine among the denizens of the Coronis Expanse and instigate crimes against the throne and humanity. Need to meet with one of my observers on the capital world of your domain. That's radical. Why would Ordo Xenos agents... Wait, no, it's... I should show greater tolerance for the mistakes of a newly appointed rogue trader. To be frank, I'm surprised the Lord Inquisitor is not the type to indulge the weakness of one of mine. We have spies on the Valancius worlds. Secretary in the Administrative Department on Dargonis. Okay. Galius Scalander. As soon as we contact Dargonis, I will introduce you to the dynasty. Alright. Why would Ordo Xenos agent investigate a chaos cult? Our initial arrival was dictated by the need to fight Xenos. Cult is tangentially related. Alright. Are you laying an accusation against my dynasty? Does not mean that the dynasty head himself is a chaos worshipper. Having said that, it should be noted that Theodora was famous for her loose interpretation of the freedoms granted by the warrant. Okay. Tell me about the cult of the Final Dawn. Chaos worshippers. Most often agents of the throne run into lone renegades. But time they come up with a new reason why people should prostrate themselves and quiver in fear. The cult of the Final Dawn is something greater than a gaggle of misguided seers and fortune tellers. They cleverly spread their agents all over the Coronis Expanse, disseminating heresy among honest people of the Imperial worlds. Growing difficulty in making ward jumps is detrimental to us, but is unlikely to inconvenience those who engage in vile sorcery day in. What next? Yava Gamma. Machinations of chaos usually go beyond solely inflicting countless deaths and destruction. One of the systems in the Coronis Expanse is already lost. May the Emperor protect us from watching this tragedy play out again. We met a Chaos Space Marine on Rykad Minoris, who we risked running into his brothers. Chaos Marine siding with cult is very, very bad news. Best we can count on is having to deal with just a squad, not an entire company. Why did your suspicion fall on Kiavagama? Going to pieces of data, which into a single picture. Tell me about the Dukari who stole Rykad's son. Ancient and vicious Xenos race, the Eldari. Those creatures are living terror to ordinary people before I pray to their raids. On their plaything. They're only interested in fresh victims. Disappear into the webway. So, can you travel the webway instead of the warp? do not know why the Drukhari stole Reichhead's son and brought about the fulfillment of the cult's prophecies. Perhaps the Xenos themselves have played in the archenemy's designs, or perhaps Aurora's divinations in fact describe the Drukhari's actions. There's only one thing I could say. Certainty, there's no alliance between cult and the Xenos. Simply impossible. Anything else I need to know? Alright. Cool. So he's on our side, I guess. Oh, dude. Get my picture put up. Yes, my picture's up there now, not Theodora. You're happy, Dan. Now let's talk to Jay about her her cargo. Where you at, Jay? Before I talk to you, so we don't offend you somehow.
Allow me to thank you again for helping me with the cargo, Shireen. I am sure the Ashmags who squirreled away my goods won't give up so easily, and I'll hear more about their scheming yet. Let's strike a deal, Shireen. I will watch your back if you do me a favor and watch mine. Well, enough jokes. Is there something you wanted?
You don't look like a typical smuggler.
No truer words have ever been said. I'm far more exciting than some small-time peddlers from Footfall. Allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Jai Amira Fatqain
Jai.
Tamiri Ash Ifrit, the 12th daughter of the Lord of Ifrit, a distant world at the fringes of the Imperium.
You're a genie?
The youngest child is destined to become a bargaining chip in the family's political games. But I was unwilling to accept such a fate, and wanted to choose what to become and which path to follow. When I learned the Exalted One watches over hundreds of other worlds amidst distant stars, I understood there was an entire world of opportunities beyond Ifrit. All I had to do was break the familial bonds tying me down and escape the planet. Which I did a long time ago.
Why'd you come here?
The Keronis Expanse. A gorgeous name, isn't it? But this backwater wasn't my original destination when I escaped, Shireen. Oh no, it was the rumors of incredible freedom that brought me to the Keronis Expanse. Freedom that is generously bestowed upon everyone who can survive in these parts. All doors are open here. You can become a saint, a mogul, a kingmaker, or anyone you like, really. Here, hard work pays off. Unless you're used to lying by the roadside and complaining instead of toiling for the good of your soul, glory, wallet, or whatever floats your boat. I'm used to working hard, and so I found my blessing.
I don't know, it's kind of weird. How did you escape from the street?
I convinced my father I personally wished to oversee the inspection of imported goods. I had to get experience so I wouldn't bring shame on our family, didn't I? I made friends with traders, missionaries, and soldiers at the port. I listened to their stories, studied the charts, learned what documents I had to forge to escape the planet. A kind word here, a shiny coin there. And here I am, in the iron belly of a ship, braving the void in search of a new life.
You've had quite a few close shaves over the years.
Consider it a mark of my trade. This year, Xenos. Dumb-headed orcs. Who knew that we weren't the only ones to get tempted by the wreck of that raider? As for this treasure, I received it as a reward for a life that had been just a little too good. I was in a hurry to get to the Adeptus Amasacus after the Exalted One blessed me with immense wealth. I was 2 backstreets away from the den when a pathetic Ashmag attacked me, envious of somebody else's fortune.
Merely one part of a massive augmentation replaced the internal organs. A slit throat could not have been cost for installing a sophisticated device.
All relationships are based on mutual trust. That goes for business too.
I've seen this shiny wrapping the Keronis Expanse. Tell me about its dark side.
The dark side is the real Keronis Expanse, if you ask me. But what do you want to know about it, Shireen?
Tell me about the Kesbala Commission.
an ancient crime cartel that originated with the first settlers of the Calixis sector. It is run by shadowy clans with robber barons at the helm. Cross their path, and you risk making enemies all over the Coronis Expanse, or even the entire Imperium. As for the agents, they are just shameless, greedy scum. Every third person on Footfall is a Casbalican. But that doesn't mean all that rotten filth is acting together. I've been set up more than once just so some Casbalican can get one over on his rivals. And yet, the Casbalica is generous to its customers. If you can afford it. Anything can be obtained, organized, and transported for the right price. The customer is always right, unless they happen to be a rat. In which case...
Rotten filth rats. It's almost as if Jai's mask briefly slipped and she started using words that have no place in the vocabulary of some upper strata of the Imperium. Are you one of the Casbalica's robber barons?
What gave you such an outrageous idea? Was it my immaculate garment? My gorgeous jewelry? Do not worry, Shireen. I will let you know once I become a baroness, should the Exalted One will it. Just imagine the strong and fruitful alliance that could be forged between a rogue trader and the mastermind of the Casbalica.
How'd you become an agent?
It's not hard to do on Footfall. I spent a year working for good old Christo. He was a brave soldier who gave up the ghost in a scuffle with orcs, and then took over his business. Having a good head on your shoulders and keeping the Exalted One in your heart helps to establish new contacts quickly. Eventually, I gathered together a group of honest and loyal people, and it only took a few successful contracts for the Casbalica to take notice. I quickly settled on Footfall and started dispensing my wisdom to my protégés and subordinates. I lost the taste for getting my hands dirty.
Less loopy? Okay. How do they do things on Football?
Dynasties drink with criminals. Rogue traders strike deals with the Casbalica, and dozens of ships stop off for a welcome break from a long voyage. Is there a more beautiful place in the entire Imperium? The Emperor is merciful to the meek and the powerful alike. There's a job for everyone as long as they have a head on their shoulders. And if you feel like talking to him in person, the statue of the Exalted One can be seen from any asteroid. You can pray to your heart's content. It really is simple, Shireen. The Casbalica runs the Imperium's black market, offering special goods to those who can afford their services. Yes, I am talking about Xeno artifacts too. Alien weapons, technology, sometimes even certain kinds of living creatures. Unlike the rogue traders whose sacred warrants make them immune even from the laws of the Exalted One, Casbalican agents are used to hiding and covering their tracks. Nobody wants to draw unwanted attention, no matter who might take an interest. Especially now that the Coronis Expanse has a warrior of the Golden Throne as its watchman. Why not? The decision is yours, Shireen.
Let's see. Did you know Theodora?
It is difficult not to be aware of the powers that be, especially ones like Lord Captain Theodora. But we never met personally, as the difference between our positions was far too great. Theodora was a mighty ruler, the center of her own universe. And I, a pathetic commoner, was nothing next to her. But you were kind to me, Shireen. And in my eyes, that puts you above your esteemed aunt, or whoever she was to you.
Let's see. Telling me tales about your colorful past, Jack, but I feel not all of these stories are true.
Listen, Shireen, the giver of happiness and the dearest of my friends. I am who I am. A cold trader, a Casbalican agent, and your partner.
That's
All relationships are based on mutual trust. That goes for business too.
Keep using words I don't understand, like calling me Shireen.
The language on Ifrit, my home world, is quite different from the one spoken in the Coronis Expanse. We bestow more than one meaning upon each word, allowing our wise men to fully express their sagacious thoughts, and us lowly commoners our base passions and desires. Take Arji, for example. That is what I call every piece of scum and villain, because Aji means evil and foe and pathetic worm unworthy of consideration. Or take Ashmag. It means fool and little brother and blind man who stumbled and would fall into a pit without guidance. Shireen means friend and comrade and roommate in a battle formation, like we are.
All right, Shireen. All right. You must forgive my prying, but has the esteemed princess' heart been claimed by some lucky fellow?
Or lucky lady, you mean? My heart has been coveted by proud men with hard eyes, gentle maidens with sensual voices, imperious lords and fierce leaders of void brigands. Only rogue traders have not yet featured among Jai Hidari's intimate friends. Why do you ask, Shireen?
I just curious. I like to know.
Oh, Shireen. Then what reason do I have to tell you the truth? Every mystery once solved ceases to excite the interest of an inquiring mind.
Are you avoiding answering, Mistress Haidari?
You are prying at the treasures of my soul, my little secrets. How else can I keep them safe from such a powerful robber as the rogue trader? I dare not refuse you.
Oh, sure. We'll spend some time together.
Oh, Shireen. With a few words, you have managed to make my heart flutter like a songbird caught in the snare of a skilled hunter. You enjoy being with me. Perhaps you even find me... amusing? Every girl dreams of hearing that she will make a fine toy and a worthy diversion.
Just like you. You're fun.
I understand. I'm just having a little fun, Shireen. I can't possibly just say, oh, I like you. If you are not simply amusing yourself by toying with my feelings, then why not give it a try? Go on. Or, wait. You haven't yet asked how I feel about being your romantic partner. Ask soon, Shireen.
I didn't mean to go down this route. Now I don't know what to answer. I was just kind of back to seeing where that went. Very early for you to be giving me orders. Do not push your luck, Mr. Haidari. No. Simple. I'm a simple man.
Can go to the Aji. Say no more, Shireen.
Inviting you to dinner.
I have no doubt that you are a wonderful conversationalist.
Oh, I started
Shireen.
romance.
I will make a note of your invitation and make sure to take you up on it when I next get hungry. But if the feelings in your soul have become a fire that is burning you up from within, then you may express them by bestowing a gift upon your humble servant.
All right. Tell me about your business.
My trade
Did not
means
need to
knowing the
start
right
romancing
people
her.
and non-people.
First time I'm talking.
Having the right connections and making sure the precious goods find their way into the hands of my no less precious customers. My wisdom includes the knowledge of the enemies of humankind, be they Xenos or the lowest scum of the Imperium, as well as the latest knowledge about how they charge for any particular curio at the footfall market. Not even the most cunning Aji will deceive you as long as I am with you, Shireen. I promise you that. Whatever I have can be yours too. If your unfathomable wealth isn't enough for you already, I mean.
What stretches this muscle here? Probably one. Oh, put up like this. And kind of. What you want is close. Huh? Well, I don't know, man. Which one? All right. Could be sitting back reaping the fruits of your own work.
You're fun to talk. I grew tired of scribing endless contracts and agreements neatly tucked away on footfall. Well, I did that for how many years? But here, among the stars, you are always balanced on a knife edge. Nothing thrills me more than the tension of a warp jump, or the danger that lurks around every corner on a planet. Footfall was beginning to make me fat and stupid, Shireen. I do not want that.
What about your gang that's staying on foot? Tell me about the Xenos.
Vicious, cruel, dangerous beasts. Humans hold little interest for Xenos. We are entertainment for them, a means to keep boredom at bay. A commodity. But some of them contact us once in a while using their own people. Do not deceive yourself by thinking you are safe because there are no Xenos inside. Those Agi are as cunning as they are ruthless. They cleverly pull at the strings of spies and traitors, subjugate those who do not fall for the promised reward, transform the ones who resist their promises into soulless puppets. The Emperor watches over me, and that is why I still haven't succumbed to the fate of many of my associates who have lost their lives to the stringy scoundrels.
Are you really that real?
Compared to the rabble on Footfall, perhaps. Compared to you, be it power or money, I still have a long way to go. I could purchase one of Footfall's asteroids, but not a planet. I could subjugate a few gangs from the shady districts, but not Vladaya. And so the answer to your question is no. I do not consider myself rich. I am not rich enough.
You have many talents.
Thank you, Shireen. Being able to read and write is chief among them. You may not be aware, but this science is beyond the abilities of billions of the Imperium subjects. And yet they happily keep drudging along in their factories, fundi, and assembly lines. Me? I didn't escape Ifrit to consign myself to such misery. It was literacy that paved my path to copied orders, forged signatures, counterfeited papers. The wonderful things that make the wheels of bureaucracy turn in the right direction.
What about your gang that's staying on Football?
Do I trust the trickster twins? By the Exalted One, no. The underhanded rogues of Footfall came up with that name for a reason. The tricks of those frenzied ashmags are all about things far more intriguing than the honest and law-abiding subjects. On the other hand, this is why I am keeping them close. Kor and Tora know who lifted them out of the cesspit proudly called the Shadow Quarters, and who has been feeding that ravenous beast their insatiable lust for lucre. No, they are not going to betray me if only because they know I am now a part of your entourage, Shireen. They're not going to let the biggest pie in the Imperium pass them by without trying to get a slice for themselves.
All right.
It has been known to happen. After years of dealing with Xenos, I've learned their customs, and even got a grasp of their language. Except they cringe whenever I start speaking. Arrogant sods. They dislike even our voices, but they never turn away our valuables. Then again, I'm used to seeing sour faces. In this trade, the easily offended go out of business.
Perhaps your knowledge will serve the Von Valance's protectorate.
I have no doubt you will have to deal with Xenos sooner or later. When that time comes, Shireen, you will thank the Exalted One for sending me to stand at your side. I think we've said all there is to say on this topic.
Was there some business you wish to discuss?
Oh, Shireen, I did manage to spark your interest. Allow me to invite you to a more private place. My words are meant for your ears alone.
So we accidentally started a romance with Jai. So, sorry, Argenta. We were thinking about you, but probably not. He's more along my speed anyway. Criminal background, common interests. You know, it happens. Shireen, the Exalted One himself, brought us together the day you crossed Vladayam's threshold. He led us to the cargo and gave his blessing for its return. Do you know what people in my world say such a thing happens? What's gained is to be shared with your neighbor. Alright. Points to containers in front of her. One contains a polished Eldari rifle, a rare model, and the other holds an ornate sword. I'm sharing what I've gained with you. Please accept these humble gifts in honor of our wildly successful, though suddenly struck friendship. Wonderful gift. I accept it with gratitude. Thanks. So the matter I want to discuss with you is related to my business. You know that I sell Xeno artifacts to interest Imperial subjects and Imperial trinkets to Xenos. Business is going well. My network runs even without my participation. But when it comes to expansion, well, that is where I hit a wall. Rivals envious of my success. Falco especially. Certain theft of the cargo is his doing. I can never predict what the Ashmag will do next, and while the Imperium's authority may be fragmented and expensive, it will crack down on my people. Go on. They could put a good word in with the servants of the Adeptus Administratum. I could become an official trade representative of the Imperium. Cost you precisely nothing. Stop by the Administratum Palace and obtain a certificate from the Master of Seal. Gargonis, your capital world. How do I benefit? It won't be beneficial to have someone in your retinue with the weight of authority behind him rather than just another pawn. One slip of paper and I will be able to extend my network to systems far beyond football. I shall take it into consideration. Drusians? Hot-headed pirates of Kazbalika? I will arrange everything. You really have to ask. Oh, wow. I don't know who the Drusians are. Are we gonna deal with the pirates? I don't know who the Drusians are, so let's do that. Faction received 2,000. Nice. You can always find me on the bridge. Alright, cool. What'd I get? I got a Lays. Two-handed. Woo! But I can't do it because it's Eldari and Drukari. Aww. Guess I have to learn Eldari. Alright. So we've talked to them. I gotta scan some planets. Find the hidden cache. Gift. Council of members in his rank. Gotta go to Kiavagama. Unknown planet. Gargonis. Oh, let's go back down. Let's go back down and talk to what's his bucket, Ladium, and see if we can figure out what's going on. Liege's residence. Oh, rolling over my blankie. Whew. Chilly down here. Oh. 10 points in strength adds a damage to melee attacks. Oh, okay. And people with their strength. what are you doing here? Told you I'd find a better deal. Let's... misdeeds. Actually, tell me, what's going on in Shadow Court? Why is there a quarantine? I've been told that when the previous Legion was faced with a similar thing, he ordered the entire asteroid be detached and dropped into the star. I'll have medicine to I can't bark, but I can't help but note that's not the wisest course of action. Found neutralized Nanver's agitator-in-chief. Okay. And a man who introduced himself as a servant of House Porta asked to have a word with you, and then imagine the odds someone blues brains out. Oh, should I flat out accuse him? Interested in your wares, Kazbalik emission. Aldari plasma grenades. Yeah, I'll take those. I don't even have enough. Mine-bladed boots. I can't even get to the first level. Alright, cool. Okay. Don't show completed quest. I'm gonna try establish a new colony. Okay. We've got more trouble out here. Whoa, hey, buddy.
It's about time.
Gotta go out here again. Oh, if I had found... Well, I can over here. Oh, I have. Rats. Okay. Oh, that was the funeral.
I won't tolerate weakness.
I just go to my ship. So we need to try and find these other planets. Let's look at what we've got in the system. I think there might be rumors of things in the system before we leave. Bruce's Blessing, Dead World. Altar Templum Calixis. No. I don't know what Bruce's Blessing is. Greetings, what can I take for now? Oh, that's right. Extract them times 5. I don't know what that means. Okay. White ship management, back to bridge. So how do I jump out of the system? Leave the... Okay. Where's this going? Full integrity. Okay. I can't upgrade yet. Post. Master Cannoneer. Guild Master. Master of Maneuvers. Warp Channeler. Master of Etherics. Stealth. Supreme Commander. Warp Channeler. Yes, Adira can kill that. Okay. I don't know if that helps anything, but how do we leave? How do we leave the system? Maybe I talk to one of these guys.
Lord Captain,
Caches, do you know anything about this?
it is wise for a rogue trader to have caches where they can safely store important information. And utterly unwise to share the coordinates of such caches with anyone, even one's most trusted associates. I'm afraid I do not know how to find the caches, but I can offer some help. Your predecessor used this numeric code to deactivate certain defense systems in her service. If I know Lady Theodora as well as I think, then I'm quite certain that she left her caches well guarded. In that case, this code will be useful to you.
Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. Why'd I talk to him?
Lord Captain,
What gift would you give to the girl you liked?
I used to give Genusian lilies to the girl I liked, but the species long since extinct. Now it lives only in my memory. Ask someone else, your lordship. I am too old to remember how to charm young ladies.
Next time, Seneschal.
Lord Captain.
Alright. Range officer, I told him maybe Janice? Okay. How do I leave this place? Maybe talk to the navigator.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
What kind of gift do you think would please Jai?
I know very little about how ordinary couples come together. The books I have read always skirted around that side of life, keeping silent on the matter. A heartfelt poem, perhaps? I'm not sure Jai enjoys poetry, though. I have enjoyed your company.
Oh, shoot. Man! Helmsman. Oh, maybe Helmsman. You know anything about a ship named the Fiery Reckoning? Heard the name that much I'm sure of, but I can't recall the details. Mort was put in charge of. I asked the High Factotum. You're Voidborn, are you not? Born into a Helmsman clan in the bowels of a charge's vessel. Oh, man. Wait. Finish. Go ahead, man. Gutted everyone I could get to, and then I fled upward to the middle deck. They grew up and trained, got smarter, and ended up being a helmsman. What can you tell me about the other officers? Bonds over officers, but some of the deals he makes would get him burned alive. Another Tolman like the last one. Cogs reports of fire by my own mind. I can't stand Wizarian. Lady Theodora brought her along whenever she thought, and look what happened to her. I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out she's that witch that delivered her to an early grave. Do you like anyone at all? I like you and Lady Theodora before you. Where would I be if I was making cracks about the rogue trader? I don't want to die just yet. Smart man. Smart man, but not the answer. Before it was story driven, it just we kind of jumped. Alright, let's see if we can figure this out. Alright. We're Abundus. Nothing there. Oh, we're moving around. Thing available. I really don't know how to leave. That's setting. Inventory. Character. Cargo manager. Map of the Coronos Expanse. I found it at last. It's the button in the lower right that doesn't look like a button. Travel between systems is fraught with mortal peril and takes place in another dimension known as a warp. Only a navigator can plot a course through the warp to the other star system. Click the circular button at the bottom of the screen to have the ship's navigator chart new routes to the system you have selected. To initiate travel, click left on a system and press warp travel. Route's color is indication of its danger level. Green are the safest. Unpredictable events. Orange denote high probability of the ship coming under attack. Red is sure sign that things will get assaulted. Navigator's insight. Discovering and scanning new systems. Ooh, so we are here. Start new rounds. Ooh, okay. Riddle of Kepi. Platinum Stelos? Soto's tomb? To the Imperium. Yeah, we're not going there, are we? Well... I want to see what takes three. Well, let's travel to this place. Let's visit it. See what's here. Maybe scan some planets. Oh yeah, see, look, there's pirates. Go over and look at the space dust. Cool. Look at this hull. Chartist's monocle. Okay. Base does. That. Well, there's pirates in that area. Yatok, not explored.
Finally, some real action.
Oh wow. Okay, I've got 3 of these boogers coming in. So we've got a Mazoa Lance. I am going to launch torpedoes out this way.
Torpedoes locked!
Okay. we're going to blast this guy.
This one's going down.
Void ship ram. Let's see, if I did here, I would have that.
The time has come.
Oh.
Fire right now!
Cool. We're gonna get shot at. Oh, you came into the side for my other cannons. I am okay with this. Alright. Other side.
Another salvo!
Oh, I can't do restart shields? Ah, that's okay.
Fire the lance batteries.
Good. I can't hit it. Why not?
Bleed them.
Our technological superiority was obvious.
Damage remains after the battle is over and must be repaired. Open the void ship management B. Repairs to your ship. Use scrap to repair. Okay. So we can go 2 units of scrap. Okay, cool. Upgrade hull can be upgraded. Scrap required. Upgrade scrap. Sweet. Because we have 400 scrap. And then we can upgrade for 65 scrap. Okay, cool. We can upgrade the RAM. I don't know if we want to do the RAM yet. We'll do one more upgrade. 85. There we go. Check this one. Begin the scan. Teaming with valuable resources. Before these resources can be harvested, however, extracting them needs to be set up. Scan the planet and select the icon of the resource you are interested in. We deploy an extractium. Oh, okay. Contractor requests issued by your colonies. They want Xenotech. Ladai and Takar has entered into trade war. Do I have? I don't have Xenotech. Neither life nor loot, but knowing these nasty tricks of life can hold the treasure in its own right. Okay. Cool, so I think we've completed this. I mean, we went to that Hulk, there was nothing there. Getting plasteel out, I'm okay with that. From here we chart new routes. Okay. Well, this is fun. Go here. Sacred rituals addressed to the spirit of the ship have been performed. The techno liturgy and the rite of the machine blessing ended with a day to meditation in order to comprehend the nature of the miracle sent down by the Omnisci. Acquisition of sacred knowledge is not known. How the spirit of the void ship was able to call upon the power of the machine god and activate the warp drive remains unknown. Yet during my meditative ritual, the Omnisci gave me a valuable revelation. The sacred spirit that lives in the bowels of the ship manifests in different other analogous forms of the spirit holding a unique power that cannot be called anything less than blessing. Hypothesis. In extremis, the ship's spirit is capable of making unpredictable calculations and actions impossible to predict how it will behave in any given situation, but I believe the spirit is currently showing me the ease for now. I recommend that you continue monitoring the ship prior to the final station. The report is received. Thank you, Pascal. Cool. All right. Go straight down there. Adamantine. Turns out to be a navigator. He willingly recounted his tale. Retreated to this planet long ago back when he was still in his youth. After he realized that his mind would not withstand frequent forays into the immaterium. He worshipped the Emperor each and every moment of his life, but when he mentioned the golden light of the Astro Mechanicum, his voice quivered. Gaze filled with sadness. Okay. I'm gonna put one of these out here. Because why not? Go up here. Visions. Provisions. So, you know what? I'm gonna extract this provisions as well. Outer trophies. that thing's like right next to the star. There are sects in the Imperial cult whose adherents believe transgressors will be punished after death on burning planets. This world could serve as such one. Purgatory. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh yeah. Combat. This is what we're doing now. Aim autosave, but we're gonna also just quick save. How do we get up there?
None shall stand in my way.
Up there. That irritates me.
Let us see what I found.
Demolition.
Never doubt me.
What?
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Nice. Oh, blood seems to have penetrated deep into the metal. Now we could just take those goods and go home.
A new challenge for me?
A living and terribly sick creature. Mad tech priest.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
And his brother. Whispering words of prayer.
I'm at your service.
What happens if I strike?
I will do my duty. Indeed.
Can I just strike
Victory
him?
is imminent.
I mean, it's heresy, right?
Victory awaits!
I have an eye for treasure.
Follow my lead! I won't tolerate weakness.
Error. Making adjustments. My knowledge has its limits. This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna read this.
None shall stand in my way.
The hour is upon us. Face twisted and screaming stains in the metal. Oh! Do your duty.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Tech breeze. I just...
Your seneschal is always there for you. It will be done.
feel like...
Deliver us!
I will do my duty.
I gotta put them out of their misery. Whatever's going on in this ship is no bueno. Oh yeah, zap. This is a house of darkness and corruption. No joke.
What advice do you seek?
Tech use 40.
Operation successful.
Okay, so what happens if I try to go along the side here?
Victory awaits.
My ears are ringing.
Pull everybody up here, right? Fresh injuries. Cut the power. Oh, I could have cut the power and just one. Hold on. I'm gonna have one person go because I don't need everybody injured like that. We'll send Heinrich or Abelard, excuse me, because he can
I
heal
am at
himself.
your service.
Actually, he has no heal. I do one of those. Yes, I can. One. Ah. Anybody who can hold one gets to hold one. Maybe even a couple. Like plasma grenades on you. Definitely want plasma grenades on you. Crack grenades too. Ooh. Approved. Do I have sin skin? No. He likes shuriken pistol. Exotic. Eldari chainsword. Wow. The blood. You actually can wear this.
Light of terror, guide our way. Just a minor setback. Oh, careful now. The healing is much appreciated. That's not the Seneschal's job. Careful now.
Okay. Put that back on him. Okay.
A new challenge for me? I did fine.
Or a vision of the past or future.
It's about time.
Look no further. Indeed.
Oh man,
None shall stand in my way.
this is creepy. It's creepy. Look at that stuff down there. Spirit launched for the perfection of the machine. I need a rich protocol of repair. We will mend you. We will mend you. Wow, these guys have gone psycho crazy. For sure.
Follow my lead! Victory awaits.
You are in the presence of House Orcelio.
I woke up with a feeling of wonder, as if a field of flowers.
I guide humanity between the stars.
I'm restless. Onward!
Your seneschal is always there for you. At your beck and call. It will be done. At your beck and call.
Why can't I hit him?
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows. The Emperor favors me today. Carry the Emperor's will as your torch.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
And weapon skill and 5 strength? Wait, what? Heck yeah. Hair holster. Oh. If she has a helmet. Coercion. Commerce. I don't know what coercion's good for. Movement points by 3? We need some movement points. You do. Or Sororitas boots. I don't know. I kind of like. Maybe we give Need movement. Good. Logic. Iconoclast.
I won't tolerate weakness.
I'm listening. Knowledge is eternal. The scriptural prognosis is faithful.
Feel my wrath!
We've surprised them, I think. So... up here. You're fine. Here. I don't know what you, I don't know what you do, Jerry. Front line here.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
We'll do a back line. We'll do a rear order.
If I may.
And then I will tell you to take another turn.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. As duty demands.
Okay. Take care of them.
They say a little bit of humility never hurt anyone. I help others better themselves by wholeheartedly humiliating them at every step. We need to investigate. It's about time! Back into the fray!
Value 7.
Ready for dating post.
Cool. Alright. Did it. Figured out what added up to 10. Demolition.
Duty prevails.
Cool. Turn on backup generator. There's a lot of... Feeling very warpy out here.
Something of interest. What is that?
I better myself through my service. What deeds await us? The Emperor favors me today.
I'll lay claim to the stars. A new challenge for me?
I don't think we can get her. Okay.
Submit, and you'll die quickly.
Oh. We have been discovered. Observators are 100. Mad Lodges 112. Well then, okay. First of all, let's put you back. Okay, we need to kill that Herald of Corruption up there. Oh, I'm gonna put you over here. You need to get up and get busy. Don't mind putting you up there. Abelard, you can take the other side. You can charge into there. Argenta Soroditas. I'll have you start over here. You start back here. You, I have no idea what to do with you. Oh, Herald of Corruption is up here too. Okay. Cassia. Think the front line up here.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
See the back line up here. We'll do the rear.
Do not dare ask.
Move, I guess.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Load the back liner over here.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Alright, so...
If I may.
This.
Emperor, give
Move
me
back.
strength.
And then...
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Nothing I can't do. Another clean strike.
Okay. Pretty good. Nice. Yeah, I need to kill these things quick, I know. I need to kick you out of the way.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
That didn't work. Well, zang.
Guided by faith.
Down.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
Damage is negligible.
Okay, so Jay, I want you to kill this thing. But oh, you can tell someone else.
I can do that, with the right incentive.
All too easy.
Man, that thing is difficult to
Not
kill.
a problem for me.
High momentum.
An exemplary strike. It will be done.
Can't push him away.
Forth on Valencius! I will do my duty. Grey hair, sure hand. At your beck and call. I took care of this one. My place is at the fore. An exemplary strike.
Amigos.
Damage to Hulk.
Pascal.
We function as one. My vow is to serve. Request approved.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna kill that thing.
Already done. Nothing of value has been lost.
Apparently I still have 2... I can't make additional attacks.
Nothing I can't do.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
You go away. You take another shot.
Suits my purposes. Watch and learn.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Fine. He got healed again? Okay. Why do I only have a 29% hit?
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Dang. There you go.
High momentum.
Alright, Jay. Give him another
Tell
shot.
me, and it is done.
You take care of that stupid Buffy thing. Alright.
Wanna see a trick?
It will be done. Grey hair, sure hand. A tactically sound approach. Victory is imminent. An exemplary strike.
Alright. And then she could take a shot. You can come over here
Living on the edge.
and take a pistol shot. No. You want.
I can do that with the right incentive.
Miss.
You've got a problem? I've got a prize.
Alright. Abelard, you are up, sir.
At your beck and call. Target well struck. It will be done. Grey hair, sure hand. Follow my lead.
He's good. Very nice.
As the tactical imperative dictates. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Flesh is weak, yet iron knows no pain.
Crap, I'm out.
Nothing I can't do.
Seriously. I had to reload. I am out.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Game?
Isn't this a job for the serfs? That is foolishness. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
High momentum.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
There you go. Pull him out of cover.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. Doubt is for the weak. This is why I was chosen. I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. As the
Gotta
Emperor
get through all his
commands, I
temporary
act.
hit.
Martyrdom is a reward.
I can do that with the right incentive. Tell me, and it is done.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful. Running by Nerek override.
Oh, he just hit himself.
Am I getting paid for this?
Oh, that was waste.
I'll do it.
Okay, so come up here. Charge up here. And then
I will do my duty.
his face.
Victory is imminent.
Nice.
Integrity factor increased. My vow is to serve. Explorators know one route forward.
Not a problem for me. Suits my purposes.
Really? That's all I did? Oh.
If I may,
Try that again, buddy.
Already done.
Oh, I'm hitting the cover.
There's nowhere to hide.
There you go. Come up here. Actually.
The Omnissiah condemns you.
Cool. I want you over.
Rejoice in battle! Doubt is for the weak. Each stroke is a prayer.
Okay.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart! Faith without deeds is worthless. For you, my Emperor!
I can do that with the right incentive. You've got a problem. I've got a prize. I can do that with the right incentive. Am I getting paid for this?
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. What's your target? Indeed. At your beck and call. Target well struck.
Oh, I defeated that guy.
Advancing. The spiritual process is favorable.
Let's see how they respond to this. All too easy.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And, come on up.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury!
I can do that with the right incentive.
High momentum.
Okay, cool.
I've seen worse
Come here.
battles than this in my time. I will do my duty.
Emperor, deliver us!
As the tactical imperative dictates. The Omnissiah knows all.
Not a problem for me. I am fear!
Low momentum.
What?
I'll pass.
I'm out of bullets. Not your purpose. Okay, not your purpose again.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay. Give him a turn. Shoot.
Request approved.
Alright. Now she will go over here.
Battlefields are
Ow.
always drowned in scarlet.
Magenta.
Guided by faith!
Running gun.
Rejoice in battle! As the Emperor commands, I act. Dedicated.
Alright, there we go. Woo!
Follow my lead.
Add Captain Lodges. Okay. There's nothing down here, right?
I won't tolerate
I'm
weakness.
still new to
There is.
the art of exploring.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay.
There's another fight in here.
We shall prevail. Victory awaits! It's about time. Suits my purposes. I won't heed your cries of mercy.
Death to Malakander. Death to the Desecrators. This may have been a mistake because I don't know where the voice of commands are. There they are. Herald of Corruption. And there's one. I'll put Cassia here. Put you here. You. You're gonna get jiggy with it. You. Cassia, you will come up here. Yes. Command you.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I'm going to tell you to shoot.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Already done.
That Herald of Corruption down. And
Nothing I can't do. Suits my purposes.
she will notch a purpose. You guys.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Okay. And then set the front line.
If I may. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Set the back line.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
And you will get back out of combat. And Genta.
Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Reading damage to bulk.
Tell me, and it is done. You've got a problem? I've got a prize.
Activate calculate fury algorithm. My vow is to serve. High momentum.
I know what I'm doing, usually.
Alright. So, no attack.
Running binary code line. I venerate you, machine spirit.
Rid of that one.
I can do that with the right incentive. Don't get too cocky.
Not a problem for me. All too easy.
Okay, cool. Got that Herald of Corruption down. Problem is...
Not my specialty.
Okay, Abelard. Sir. Where's that last one? They're over there. Oh no, there's two more. No.
Pathetically sound of it. It will be done. Exemplary strength. Indeed.
Computation failed. Request approved. The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols. Heavy is the tread of his faithful. The fruitful prognosis is
Aim bounty.
favorable. Damage is negligible.
Code of wounded less. Crap code melee. Crap. Oh, the servitors are getting close. Those things heal. Okay. Let's see. Man, this is a long fight. Cassia. Why don't you come in here?
Emperor,
See if you-
give me strength.
Let's have you voice of command me.
If only that were possible.
Okay.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
So I've got to reload on my next turn. Let's notch a purpose you guys out of here. Let's bring you guys in close.
Momentum. Violation of the firing pattern detected.
Both of my guys should have dodged, but okay.
I am his will made manifest. I'll do it.
I really wanted to try and get that down.
None can escape
Cool.
the Emperor's judgment.
One of those is damaged.
As the Emperor commands, I act. You, my Emperor! Doubt is for the weak. That is not the Emperor's will.
Tell me,
You go.
and it is done.
My vow is to serve. I venerate you, machine spirits.
I can do that with the right incentive.
Ease. Really?
You've got a problem. I've got a prize. Don't get too cocky.
Okay, I need to reload.
Already done.
That sucks. That takes my whole turn. Okay, Abelard.
It will be done. At your beck and call.
Beyond the side. Running by narrative memories, you machine spirit. Reflection of me, yet forehead knows no pain. Martyrdom is a reward. Combat is an equation. Your life is a negligible variable.
Grey hair, short hair. Brace yourself, Abelard.
Alright, let's see. Alright.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
An exemplary strike. Grey hair, sure hand.
If I may,
Can't do that. So we'll just,
Suits my purposes.
Oh, that was actually really good. Okay, Argenta. Like flame.
I'll do it.
This is why I was chosen!
And she would like to run a gun.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
And fire this.
I'll do it.
Alright, good enough. Ooh, Jay? Why don't you, pistol shoot this?
Am I getting paid for this?
And we'll do the first
Don't
one.
get too cocky. Jai Haydar. Remember the name.
Fine. Okay, I am going to come up here.
Forge ahead!
Take the perfect
Not a
spot.
problem for me.
Hunt down my prey. Analyze it.
Nothing I can't do.
And Deadeye shot.
You didn't stand a chance.
Oh! And killed it. Nice. Who's over here talking about?
All too easy. Watch and learn.
Nice. We'll charge into that
I will do my duty. An exemplary strike. At your beck and We'll rule the stars themselves. It will be done. I took care of this one. My place is at the fort. Indeed. One fewer tower. At your beck and call.
Oh, there we go. That was magical. I feel like he's gonna die. Yeah, I have to take this.
We function as one. Exploiters know one route. Forward. My vow is to serve.
So we've got the buffers down. We've got the one big guy down. We've got everything else is pretty small. Servitors are down.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
The only sign
Right in. Oh my goodness, that was awesome. Argenta. Going to attack the box skull. Like 0 damage.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak.
Jay.
This battlefield air is good for my lungs.
Go ahead and shoot these guys. Give our good friend myself
I can do
another
that
shot.
with the right incentive.
Already done. I don't have time for this. Suits my purposes.
And then go ahead and
You've got a problem, I've got a problem. Going somewhere.
Your biggest mistake.
goodness.
I'll bring glory to my bloodline.
Low momentum.
I will do my duty. Someone else can do this. It will be done. Victory is imminent.
As the tactical imperative dictates. Successfully terminated.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
At your beck and call.
Guided by faith. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Tell me, and it is done. Am I getting paid for this?
Not a problem for me.
It will be done.
Did I totally miss it? I can't target that thing for some reason. Done.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
There we go. Woo! Okay. We're gonna save here and say thanks for watching. We'll catch you later. Be excellent.